Hi, welcome to Wisp Paranormal. Tonight I'm at Oystermouth Castle in Mumbles in Wales. And tonight I'm going to be looking for the ghost of Alina de Breos. And she is said to haunt these grounds from, for a long, long time. About, how many centuries is it? About 7 or 8 centuries? Yeah. She died in the 1300s, I believe. There's two stories I've heard. So they whipped her to death and threw her body off the top of the castle, or they whipped her nearly to death and threw her body, still living, off the top of the castle. So I don't know which it is. I have been researching it and I haven't actually found anything conclusive, but that is the legend. And when people come here, what they tend to experience, if they have a paranormal experience, what they tend to see is a white lady with scratches down her back or whip marks down her back, and she's usually crying, and sometimes people can hear her crying as well in the grounds. There's been a couple of sightings of a strange mist that just appears around the castle, which is also attributed to Alina de Breos. So tonight I'm going to be doing my best. I'm going to have a look around and see if I can find anything. So I will see you soon. Alina de Breos lived at Oystermouth Castle in its heyday in the 1290s and early 1300s. She was a strong woman. She married her first husband when she was 7. He was executed, and Alina spent 5 years in the Tower of London before she returned to Gower. Rumoured to haunt the castle, she is known as the Lady in White. And there she is there. Obviously I can't get in the castle because it's locked at night, so there we go. You can just see inside. It's really deceptively small from the outside because it's actually quite massive. I'm just seeing the outside. Wow. What do we have here? We're very lucky in Wales to have all these castles, well, anywhere in the UK really. We're very lucky in the UK to have these castles. So much history. I haven't found any reference to a particular part of the castle where the White Lady seems to haunt the most or anything like that. It just seems to be you either see her or you don't. But I get more of a feeling from this side of the castle, most definitely, and it was the same last time that I was here. So I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to take my chances by here. Alina, if you want to talk to me. If you want to make contact with me in any way. I'm just here, just come and ask. They have all these floodlights around the castle, and the idea is to light the castle up so you can see it from a distance. I don't think they think of people doing random ghost hunts at night. but they are absolutely blinding. I mean, you can't see anything. Alina, if you want to talk to me, I'm here. If you want to make contact with me, I'd love to make contact with you. Are you around, Alina? Can you make a noise for me? Give me a sign that you're hearing me. You can poke me in the back if you want. Chuck a stone at me. Preferably a small one. What's the height on that? I hear they threw you from the top of this castle. Is that true? That was awful. That was a disgusting thing to do. It was a disgusting thing to do. Are you here, Alina? We're coming up to the chapel part of the castle. Just going to show you. You can see those windows. I think it's the chapel part of the castle. She had her own sort of private chapel in there. Apparently it was, yeah, it's here. Sure it was. It's pretty windy tonight, so I don't know what the sound quality of this video is going to be like. Maybe think of the 1200s and the 1300s. I mean, the brutality is absolutely insane. We're a nice species, are we? I mean, we're really, like, horrible to each other. Chucking her off the top of a castle after they whipped her half to death. Alina, I would love to talk to you so much. If you want to show yourself to me tonight, please come and do so. You can touch this K2 meter. I don't know if you know what it is, but it'll light up if you touch it and I'll know you're here. I would love to make contact with you, Alina. I would absolutely love to. I think what they did to you was absolutely horrific. If you can talk to me, Alina, please try to, if you can. Eleni de Breos, if you were here, can you give me a sign, please? If you could just touch this, hopefully the lights will go off, and that'll give me a good indication that you're actually here, because I really would like to speak to you. Oh. If that was you, can you try and do it again? To get a little weak flicker then. It could have been anything. It's a problem when you're using a device like this. It kind of gets set off so easily by everything else. I mean, the fact I'm holding a camera can set it off. It's just an indication. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, that's me. That's my camera. I think it is. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to show you. Yeah, if you get really close to the camera, it'll. Yeah, it's actually the screen that, if you put it up close to the screen, it'll automatically go up to orange. So when I put it in front of the camera lines, for some reason it doesn't. But you can't see it when I'm putting it up to the screen, so you just have to take my word for it. Yeah, this. I wonder why the screen would. Oh, okay. Okay. So that might not have been Alina then. We can try other things. I've got other things to try. Okay. I'm going to hold this up to the microphone so you can hear if I get anything. Alina de Breos. If you speak through this wire thing, if you shout your name, I'll know it's you. Can you do that for me? Can you hear me, Alina? How are you, Alina? Baby. Can you shout a message to me, Alina? What they did to you was horrible, you know. Are you still here? After all this time, you're still in these grounds? You spent some time in the Tower of London, Marina. What was that like for you?
Well, do you know what, Harry?
You met your husband in the Tower of London. Am I right? And then you came back here. I'll put you there. So if you're there and you can hear me, I'm going to ask you some questions. So what I'd like you to do is speak back into this thing by here. And I'll be able to replay your answers and I'll know what you said. So we can get a conversation going where I can learn about you. I think the first thing I'm going to ask you is, what's your name? How old are you? What's your favourite colour? What's your best memory? How are you employed? What was your job? Do you like this castle? Okay. So what I'd like you to do is speak back into this thing by here. And I'll be able to replay your answers and I'll know what you said. So we can get a conversation going. Or I can learn about you. I think the first thing I'm going to ask you is, what's your name? How old are you? What's your favourite colour? What's your best memory? How are you employed? What was your job?